friends. I actually made it. Yay! It has been a crazy couple of weeks. Absolutely crazy. So I hope things are calming down, but whether they are or not, we're here tonight and we're going to do some crafting. Tonight I'm going to be using the Spotlight on Nature stamp set and dies, and I have some fun cards for you. I'm also going to focus on the in colors. Yes, I have a weird red eye. Yes, I know about it. It's hopefully going to be fine. So anyway, I'll try not to wink too many times with you with my weird eye. So anyway, I'm going to get the other camera going and we're going to go ahead and get started. I have not had anything hooked up. I'm still trying to clean my craft room. Just a second, I need to move my whole thing up. There we go. I have not had the cameras going, any of that fun stuff. So now I'll get my picture-in-picture going and we will be off to the races. Hi, Nancy. How are you this evening? I hope you are doing well. Nancy reminds me that if you signed up for Stampin' Cross Country, you should have gotten an email the other day. If you did not get an email, check your spam folder. If you still can't find it, let me know and I will resend it to you in a different way. I can see the sun is going to be wonky. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just, I don't know what to do. Well, you guys might just have the sun for a minute or two. Whatever. It won't last long. And focus down here and we're fine. So this is, of course, the brand new catalog and all the fun stuff that we have in it. I forgot to look up Spotlight on Nature. It is on page 69 in the catalog. This is the one I am using tonight. And it is a very, very fun bundle. If you get the bundle and use this price, then you save 10%. You get actually $6 off. So that's pretty cool. All right. So a couple other big things happening. Tuesday, there's going to be free shipping. Anything from the annual catalog, I guess, or online exclusives. Hi, Anna. Anna, got the email. Yes, I'm glad to hear somebody got the email. So Tuesday, one day only, you get free shipping. I don't know why that's so grainy. Maybe I need to change something, or maybe that's it. Anyway, there's also a starter kit special, which is also free shipping, but it's a lot better deal than this free shipping. This one, you get $125 in self-selected products. I'm trying to get the sun. And plus, they're going to add all these products into your kit for free and free shipping. So these are all the in-color products. And I told you I'm going to talk about those a little bit this evening also. So this is the stamp set up close and reflected. So there is that Spotlight on Nature. I wish it had a few more sentiments, but we're going to run with it. And then these are the dies. Actually, these are the dies. Look at all the dies you get with this stamp set. And some of them have the little petal, the little leaves. And some of them have kind of a I don't know, rippled edge. I don't know what else to call it. And this is like a dot dash edge. So anyway, I have some of those that we're going to use. We're not going to use them on the first project, however. We're starting simple and building our way up to a fun fold. So, yeah, last week did not work out. I had my granddaughter a lot over the last few weeks trying to help out. Well, my daughter-in-law had a death in their family. And so last week it just got to be too much. I couldn't do it all. And hi, Crystal. And So that didn't work. And then I was ready to do it on Tuesday, but Monday night we had quite the lightning storm. It knocked out our power for 2 or 3 hours, but it took out our internet for, I don't know, 14, 15 hours. So I didn't see if anybody did the challenge that I gave. Nobody's shared it that I saw, but there was a challenge, a sketch challenge from the catalog. That's what I can share with you. It was the sketch challenge from, I don't know if I'm going to find it. Right here. On page 22 are all these sketches down here at the bottom that are all ideas on how you can make a card. So that was the one that I gave as my challenge on Tuesday because I didn't have internet. And then when I finally did get it back, I had already moved on to a different plan. So, all right, our first one tonight, we're going to use Petunia Pop. I keep calling this the wrong name, so forgive me if I call it the wrong name. I'm trying to get my mat up a little bit more. Okay. Just when I thought I had everything ready. And I have a couple bonus projects to share with you. Because I got my swaps from my Washington demonstrator friends. Anyway, so this is Petunia Pop. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. Nothing really particularly fancy about this one. It's a fun card, but not necessarily a fancy one. Oh, I hope you're avoiding all those storms and everything, Crystal. There are, yeah, those storms can be nasty. We had another one coming in tonight. They were warning us of hail. I don't like hail. I don't know anyone who does like hail. But I thought, oh, just my luck. The way things are going, I'll lose power and we'll get to do this tonight. So, but it didn't hail. Yay. And I get to be here with you anyway. So I have a piece of black that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of white that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Yes, and we're just going to do, this is just going to be basic, simple stamping. Oh, you like watching on Fridays? Awesome. I try to be here. If Thursday works for my life, sometimes better than Fridays. Next week, I don't want to do Friday because it's Memorial Day weekend. So I'll hopefully be here on Thursday. My schedule is so crazy between farming and weather and family stuff. So I am just inking this up. And I usually don't do a practice stamp with the red rubber. It's just the photopolymer that I usually do a practice stamp. I have a creaky table. So I'm kind of trying to center and get to the bottom. That's going to be annoying. If it stays like that, it might be all the stuff I have on my desk. Oh, that's what it was. Hopefully. And then we're going to use the butterfly. This one gets everything. Maybe. I haven't crafted on this table very much, so maybe some settling will occur. Hopefully it won't do this forever. There's our beautiful butterfly. And I think we're going to do, let me rethink for a second. I have them all up here. Maybe we'll do Dear Friend on this one. Nope, we're not. No, we could do Dear Friend up here. That's what we'll do. I had 2 thanks and a dear friend. Yeah, like I said, I wish they would have added more sentiments, but that just means we can use sentiments from another stamp set. Ooh, I am just creaky. Whew. All right. So there's just our ink and white. And then we're going to do some coloring. And I am going to use some Petunia Pop because that's the color that I focused on. And I am using blends tonight. I just, that's the way I went with one project after another. I made myself do a fun fold because I was getting really carried away with just some simple stamping. This stamp set and set of dies lends to some very simple stamping. So Petunia Pop. We're going to dive right in and do some coloring. We'll make our flowers. And so how has everybody been doing this past 2 weeks? My word. It was just kind of, like I said, it has been absolutely crazy for me. I tore my craft room apart a week and a half ago, 2 weeks when it was raining out. And then I had my granddaughter because we had the horse having its foal, and then then my poor daughter-in-law had to go to Iowa. Yes, she was in Iowa, and she was there and lost her aunt there, and it's just been crazy. And I was helping with the farming and the kid, and it was just one of those crazy life moments. Had a doctor's appointment in the middle, and everything's fine. So that's always good when you go do your annual checkup and they still say you're normal. Normal. Oh, good. That big sun burst is not behind my head anymore. All right. There's our Petunia Pop flowers. And I think maybe we'll use our light shamrock. We'll use our shamrock colors. So I don't think I have a plan for them otherwise. But they can be our color for our dear friend. And I'm just doing some at the base. Give it a should have done that with the narrow tip, but it will be fine. And there I go, not talking while I'm coloring again. All right, I decided on this one that I thought a pretty yellow butterfly would be the ticket here. So I have Lemon Lolly and Daffodil Delight. All right, coloring it kind of like I did the flower. I figured Lemon Lolly should be lighter, right? But it doesn't really look like it. All right. Hello, Julie. Welcome, welcome. I didn't even tell everybody who I was tonight. If you haven't watched me before, my name's Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Northeast Montana. Were you getting an echo? I just realized I forgot to do a setting on my computer. Is my audio a little better now? If you ever hear an echo, please say something. Please, please. I need to duck you down because I need a different color. thought I grabbed them all, but I decided I'm going to use this one. A little bit there. All right, so there is our simple color. Now I think we'll take our Not Berry Burst, our Petunia Pop. We're going to do our light. We're going to take the brush tip and we're going to flick it and get some little specks on our paper. Have you ever specked before? There we go. Now, I had a paper towel. Just going to wipe off that edge so it doesn't get all yucky. And then I'm going to pick this up and just wipe down my surface just a little bit. And you can kind of see my flecks a little better up close. So those are just some quick flecks. Not flecks, but you know, the other kind. All right, so we're going to grab some glue. Oh, I know what I need to do with this piece. And this is going to have a very narrow border. There. I thought the black would make it pop a little better, but let's add some Wink Stella to our beautiful butterfly, because Wink Stella is awesome. Like I was saying earlier, if you are registered for Stampin' Cross Country, you should have gotten an email from me which tells you what supplies you need. The full registration has closed. If you are interested in the digital only part, you are very welcome to join us still and just supply all your own items. That registration, you can find it at my Linktree link, and it is open until Stampin' Cross Country begins. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Isn't that just gorgeous? We're going to keep it simple. This is our simple stamping. Me and my glue. Scribble, scribble. All right. I always forget the flecking technique, and I saw somebody use it the other day. Ooh, I got that a little wonky. All right. I have to fix my card before I can put that on. Yeah. So, how do I do that? It's crooked. Yes, I'm picky. I'm very picky. And you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to turn off my notifications, my focus. Do not disturb. There we go. All right. Okay, so how do I even that out? You know what? We're just going to go for it. Everybody knows it's a homemade card. And who's going to look at it that close? Besides me. All right. We are going to take... I was going to grab that and I didn't get it out. We're going to do a little... This one. One of the reasons I chose the butterflies, I thought, well, that way I can just put a little ribbon, right? A little baker's twine, right at where the flowers meet, and it looks like a little bouquet. There we go. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you want to know when I go live, make sure you subscribe. It's usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, but when life happens, I have to make some adjustments. because as much as I'd like to say this is my number one priority, I have to put my family and the farm stuff first. And I have a feeling you all understand that. So, you are a priority. Just have to. There. Okay, and then we're going to put that right there. And I got my take your pick tool, and I got, this has got the extra tip on it from the craft tips, I think they're called in the catalog. That's what this one is. The other ones, they're just too big for me. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this table. Every time I lean, it makes the noise like I'm leaning on it. Okay, maybe I just need to stop leaning on the table. All right, there is card number 1, almost. Let's take it one step further. And I have that'll work. And we'll take it and we'll give it a butterfly. Oh, that butterfly is so gorgeous. And maybe we won't even color it. Just add it to the inside. And card number 1 is complete. My daughter's home and she's not usually here when I do my videos. And she said, well, how long does this take, Mom? I said, it'll be okay. It won't be very long. I'm sure when I go upstairs, she'll have a video ready for us to watch. So there you go. There is card number 1. I can't even tell that this side's a little thicker on the black. There we go. Card number 1. And like I said, the Petunia Pop is one of the in colors that you would get with the start kit. All right, next card is this one. Before I share you with this one, let me show you the Designer Series paper I'm using. I am using the in color pack, but this pack is a pack that you can get for all the colors for Stampin' Up. They're in the packs, the subtles, the brights, the neutrals. You can get all the paper in this pattern. And it is just fun paper. Anna asked, does that ruin the brush? I think over time, if you were really hard on it, it would, but you can see on this one, it didn't do anything to the brush on this one that I used. I'm almost positive that was the one I used. Yeah, no, either one. They're both fine. I think over time it might, but I don't know. So anyway, you can get this Designer Series paper in all of the different colors. So that being said, I'm going to use Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink actually was a color that was a Stampin' Up color years ago. They brought it back as an in color this year. So if you have some Pretty in Pink stored somewhere in the deep dark recesses of your craft room, it should match. So this is just a standard card base. 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. So this one is going to go this way. I took a piece of, this is going to be very monochromatic. I took a piece of, oh, that's bugging me. I took a piece of Pretty in Pink and I ran it through the embossing machine. And this is the 3D textured tile, something like that. Embossing folder. So I have this all ready to go. And I'm going to put that on here. Like I said, very monochromatic. I love my bigger table. It's awesome. Now if I could get the bigger mess behind me cleaned up so I could have my floor space back, so I could find things again. All right, we're going to add this onto the card. And hopefully we're going to get it lined up better than I did the black on the last one. Ay, ay, ay. Apparently I'm just a little off tonight. There. All right. Stick a block on it as a weight. So here we're going to start using some of the, we're going to use one of the circles from the dies. And I had a hard time picking which pattern I thought I wanted to use. At first I thought I wanted to use, actually, that's a lie. At first I thought I wanted to use this pattern. And then I changed my mind to this pattern. And I almost went with this pattern. Stripes were never in the running for this project, but I think I'm back to this one again. But those are all the papers in the Pretty in Pink. So that's what we're going with. And we're going to glue it onto a piece of white. And this is 4 inches by 3 inches. That way I can get at least two out of my card. All right. We're going to do our butterfly. And this one is just going to get a butterfly. That's not true. It's getting a butterfly and a thanks. So I'm going to actually put the thanks on first. Because it's a circle, I can put it wherever, the butterfly wherever I want then. Oh, I love that butterfly. That is going to be one of my faves. One of my favorites. Okay, I've got that one. I've got my Pretty in Pink. Yes, I have blends everywhere. So like I said, we're going to keep this kind of monochromatic. So this is Dark Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to go in and just give it a little bit of color in a couple of these little sections of the butterfly on his wings, her wings, its wings. I don't know what the correct term is there. We are hopefully going to get done seeding this weekend. Hopefully. And then, you know, the next layer of farming starts. And we're hopefully going to be done calving soon. We have 3 left. 3. That's not very many. Those dies are awesome. Oh, they are so pretty. And you can get them with the free shipping. Don't forget free shipping on Tuesday. There is a minimum $75 purchase, minimum purchase. So, but with the new catalog, it won't be hard to come up with that. To me, this is almost too pink. I don't know. What do you think? Too pink? Maybe we'll pull in, what's this one? That's light. We don't need another light. Well, maybe we could. We're just going to color it until we like it. I might just take the light and do over all of it. And blend it. All right, and like I said, we're keeping this one simple. I had them on top until I dug for that other piece. Adhesive back dots. Doesn't even say what they really, if they have a fancier name, which they don't apparently. I think this will work. Maybe we should just stick to white. Okay. Is that the right color pink? It kind of is. All right, we're going to use some dimensionals. And the dimensionals are, well, I guess that's plenty. I was going to say they're hiding, but they actually were not. There's just not that many of them left. Any of you have graduations this weekend in your house? The local graduation is this weekend. And I got a few announcements, but I don't know that we're going to go. And then we'll put that on, and it's very matchy-matchy. Very matchy-matchy. Yes, this is the dot and dash die. Isn't that great? Great. I think we're going to use dimensionals on this as well. Might have to get a new pack out. All right. I have some minis, but I don't want to use the minis. The minis take longer to, get everything on there. We'll fix that later. Okay, do you start on the edge of your dimensionals and then go around in a square or back and forth? Or do you just take them anywhere you can get them? Row by row or anywhere? They didn't want to come off, the lids, the tops. Like I said, very matchy-matchy. Very monochromatic, they call it. I call it matchy-matchy. And then we're going to use a couple of these adhesive-backed gems. Is that what they're called? Adhesive-backed dots for days. Actually, I think I'm just going to keep it. I don't know. I never know where to put the third one. So there's card number 2. Oh, I need to do something on the inside. We'll at least put a blank in. I cut a whole bunch of them, but I just cut quarter sheets, but at least I have the quarter sheets done. And then I just have to trim them down to whatever size I want. It's quite handy. That was when I was trying to get my craft room in better shape. So I have thanks, but I don't know what else to put in here. So we're just going to have it be blank for now. And I will add something to it when I get ready to send it. All right, are you ready for the fun fold? So there's card number 2. So we have card number 1, card number 2. This one has mostly the petunia pop. This one has mostly the pretty in pink. Those are 2 of the colors. Oh, and this one has the shy shamrock. Those are 2 of the new in colors. So right now we're going to head into Summer Sky. This is one of the next. This is another one. Will I get all of them? Oh, I'm not going to use peach pie tonight. Sorry. Peach pie is not getting used. Maybe if I did a 4th card, let me see. Peach pie is used in one of the other samples that I have to share with you. So this card is, or this card base, let me move some stuff over, is 4 1/4 by 11. And it is scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So, like I said, this is just a fun fold. It's a really quick fun fold. Nothing too challenging about it. And we've kind of done this one before. I don't know if I've ever done a video with it, though. I used it for one of the tutorials that I do cards for. So that's where we're going to stop with that. I'm going to set that aside for a moment. Now, the next thing you need is a piece of designer series paper. Let me show you this designer series paper in case you want to buy it on Tuesday with the free shipping. Hint, hint. This is Unbounded Beauty paper, and it is featuring the new in colors. I love this. I almost used this for my card, but then I didn't. So there's some of that peach pie. And this card would be cute with that peach pie. So this is Unbounded Love. And there is a stamp set and set of dies that go with this also, but I am using it with the Spotlight on Nature. So this piece is 5 1/2 by 4. And usually it's 5 1/4, but this one's going to be 5 1/2 because we want it to overlap a little bit. So once you have it 5 1/2 by 4, we're going to put it in our trimmer and we're going to make it. Oh, I should have written it down. I can show you my old sample one. Just a second, because my brain just went on vacation. 2 1/2. This is going to be 2 5/8. 2 5/8. Okay. 2 5/8 by 4. But I want it to be matchy-matchy that way. So we're going to add this to this piece. We're going to bump it up against the fold, though. And then it'll have the border around the other 3 sides, but it's going to be bumped up against the fold. Bumped up against the fold. Does that make sense there? All right. Remember, you get the in colors in the starter kit special that is this month. I would love, love, love to have you join Stampin' Up with me. We are a small team, but we're a good team. You can use the products to start a business or just be a hobby demonstrator and collect products and use them. There we go. So when we close this, this part is going to be here, and it's going to give the illusion that it's all kind of one paper. That flower is going to be a little wonky, but it'll be fine. So that's the next thing we're going to do is add this. But we're going to add it so it has the border around the edge, so that when we close it, it gives the illusion that it's continuous. So we have two things. This piece is going to go here. And this is the dash dot. I could have used this one. This is the little petally one. I didn't know that. To me, that almost looked too distracting with the flowers, but here are some. These were a little too big, I thought. But here's another. That's the other edge that I haven't really showed you much yet. So yeah, you can use whichever one you want. I decided on this one. So we're going to do the flowers again. If I have a piece of scrap paper anywhere close, grab a mat. I moved my scrap paper pile because I know this is going to go over. The edge. All right. God, this set is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And I don't need the scrap paper anymore. But we're going to use thanks again. Yes. I wanted to use dear friend once and thanks twice. So I remembered correctly. Sometimes as I'm setting things out. All right. Okay, we're going to use Summer Splash. Actually, we're going to use the Shamrock. And we might actually change this up compared to what I had planned. Imagine that. This is light. I want dark. My people are getting restless up there. The floors creak like this silly table. I would love to have you on my email list. Many times that's where people get the information first. And you can go to my Linktree link that is in the description of this video. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, it is in the description. And if you're interested in signing up for Stampin' Cross Country, it's there too. Here, I can pop it in the comments really fast. Let me see. Copy. And here is where you can go to sign up for my emails and sign up for Stampin' Cross Country. You can go to my website and see where all the good products on Stampin' Up. What else is there? You can email me. My email address is there. All kinds of fun stuff. All right, I think I'm going to go with the Petunia Pop. Not the Petunia Pop, the Pretty in Pink. All this alliteration just ties my tongue sometimes. Maybe we'll use a little bit of both. So here's Pretty in Pink. Light. And then dark. I have blends everywhere. It's the right one. I usually start with dark and go light, but this time I went backwards. All right. I think we're going to do one of the Petunia Pop. I kept calling it the wrong thing, and so now I fixed it, so I think I'm getting it wrong still. All right, where's my Petunia Pop? There it is. Got a mess. Dark. And then light. Okay, I want to try something. I don't know if I can, though. I don't think that'll work. Never mind. Forget it. But this would be a great place, once again, to bring in the Wink of Stella. Give it some zing. Oh, I know what I was going to use on that last card that I forgot. See, I even had it already. I have the ribbon ready. We might have to figure out how to put ribbon on this one. That's what was supposed to go on this card. Ugh. Silly me. I'll have to put it on this one then. So, gotta get it so the thanks is going the right way. Now, where could we put the ribbon? I don't know. So I am going to use tear and tape. You know I love tear and tape. If I can find the end, I am going to just add some tear and tape on my card right here. Ah! Was not tacked down enough there. All right, now we're good. And we're going to add this. I want my thanks to be going the correct way. I want it kind of centered. So I want it to be the illusion that it's just one solid. And then, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my ribbon. I have all the colors ready. Well, actually, I have this one open because I was going to use it on the last one. But there are all the colors. This one is not an in color. It's a new neutral that we got. It's basic beige. But there was a ribbon for it, so I got it. Aren't those colors pretty? So how can we put a ribbon on this? I don't know if we can tie a bow. But I don't know if Pretty in Pink is what I'd do with a bow anyway on this. Maybe we will use Pretty in Pink. It's very, very pliable. This table is driving me crazy. Just in case you didn't know and you wanted to. Yeah, we might just do the bow. All right, I have fabric scissors. I was trying to do ribbon scissors. I was trying to cut it earlier without using the ribbon scissors, and I was chewing through it. So I don't want to chew through it. And all these are my newest pair of scissors. Hi, Sonia. Oh, awesome. Yes, catch the replay. Let me just put it right there. Okay. And we're going to use a glue dot. And then we have to finish it because we have not put the inside to it yet. I take your pick tool. That one's a little bigger, but oh, there. I used the ribbon. I think any color of that ribbon would have worked really well there. All right. Oh, my little glue dot is being tacky. I can take my embossing buddy and rub it on the back, and it will take that stick out. And I probably should have an embossing buddy here. But I don't. They're all over in the embossing drawer behind me. So last but not least, I have a piece of paper here that is 4 by 2.5, and it's going to fit right in there for some words, a signature, whatever you would like it to be. We'll get fancy. All right. And I will juggle the ink. That's not a good thing, is when you're juggling the ink. There. And I'm only going to use this flower. There we go. Selective stamping. And I can color this quick. Not going to get too fancy on this one, but we'll make it pretty. This would have been a great set to do Mother's Day cards, but guess what? I didn't get here in time to do Mother's Day cards. That was the one I had to cancel because I was out of town on our real night, and our other night just didn't work with farming and a 2-year-old. But I love my farmers and I love my 2-year-old. All right, we're just going to give it a little highlighting of green, dark, shy shamrock, and then add some glue, and we're about done. So remember, if you want to do the digital version of Stampin' Cross Country, you can click on the Linktree link. If you would like to do take advantage of the join special and get an extra $82 in products that are most of the in color products and lots of ones that we use tonight. And that is an extra $82 for free. Or don't forget free shipping on Tuesday. And the host code is, I don't even have the host code out right now. The host code is right there. And I can put it in the description of the video when I update it with the picture. So there is card number 3. Oh, you know what? Before I do my cards, let me show you a couple bonus projects. So I do swapping with some demonstrators over west of me. most of them are west, either in the Vancouver, Washington area or the Portland area. So here is another one. This is the basic beige that she used. And the person that made it is Wendy. Wendy's Whimsical Wonders. I don't know Wendy's last name, but she's the one that designed this one. I really like this one. Okay. And the other one is, I don't know Wendy, so this one is a friend of mine, Jamie Cullop. I do know Jamie. She's the one that gave me that necklace. Did I show you that necklace? All right. So there's this one that she made. Isn't that gorgeous? So what I believe she did is she used the decal rectangle and cut out like a mask of her own and then put it over there and then did the ink pads or the blending brushes to get the variegation. And then stamped over it, and she cut out the cute little butterfly. So anyway, so that's Jamie's card and Wendy's card and then my 3 cards. And I am still doing, if you place an order, and I'm behind. I'm behind on everything in my life right now. So just know that, but know that you will get them. If you place a $35 order or more, I will send you the card pieces to make these cards. And if you order on, I forgot to tell you that part, if you order with the free shipping, I will send you the card kits, plus you'll get 20 sheets of 6x6 paper. Some of it may be new, some of it will be old. You don't know what you're going to get, but you'll get 20 sheets of paper and mail out your card kit. So there you have it. That is my class in under an hour. Woohoo! Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you, good Lord willing, on Tuesday for mystery stamping and to remind you of the free shipping. And oh, thank you, Anna. She says all of the cards are so stinking cute and thanked me, and you're very welcome. And then Nancy said, wonderful cards. Thank you. So be sure to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to my emails. Do all the fun things. So have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Tuesday, if not sooner. You never know. Bye-bye.